Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. Today is episode 99, which is pretty crazy. We are very quickly coming up on episode 100, and I'm really excited. That's a huge, huge milestone for our series. I can't believe it's already been almost 100 episodes, and that in just a couple days, we will have a triple-digit series. That's crazy. The only other series on my channel that has gone for this many episodes is Hermitcraft, so that's pretty incredible. But what I want to do in today's episode is I want to work a bit more in Woodsong. There's basically two buildings here that I want to finish. One of you had a really, really good suggestion for the Jarl's Longhouse, and I want to use it. I think it was a great idea. Let's grab maybe this. Actually, we should probably do this with dark oak. Yeah. Let's use dark oak. Okay, so what you guys suggested was that the upstairs should just be basically a feast hall. Just two long tables, and this is where the people that live here eat and have big fancy dinners and stuff like that, and that totally fits within the lore of Woodsong. It totally makes sense, and I think it's a fantastic idea. So that's what we're gonna do. There, two big long banquets. That looks good. And then we could do like flower pots for cups or any of that kind of stuff too. That would be easy enough. But I think I'm gonna do most of that off camera, because I have a relatively, well, it's not really a big project, but it's a project that I would normally probably break up into 2 episodes. However, given that this is episode 99, next episode is the episode 100 world download. Yeah, I want to get it done in this episode. So we're going to be doing a lot of building today. Let's put this stuff away. Let's grab, I need, hey, what? There we go. I need the spruce. I don't need the dark oak. Can I put the dark oak in here? Some of it. Let's just put all that away. There we go. What I want to work on today is I would like to work on, where is my gray shulker box that has all my cobblestone in it? I think it's probably back in my house over here. What you want to bet? Haha! Found it. Okay, so I need both of those shulker boxes as well. I want to finish off this house right here, which is actually not going to be a house. It's actually going to be a blacksmith. So that is what we're going to work on today. We're going to make ourselves a blacksmith in Woodsong, which totally makes sense with the lore and all that kind of stuff, and I think it's going to be a fun project. Now, I know that so here's kind of how I want to lay this out, and it's already getting dark. I want to have the actual, like, blacksmith area kind of over here, and we're going to have, like, a chimney that kind of sticks out the side right around here. And then the entranceway will be here, and over here we'll have maybe a bed. Maybe that's where he sleeps or something like that. Bed. There we go. Let's take a little sleep real quick, and we can start working on this. Now, as far as the size of the house, I think it's going to be pretty much one story. It doesn't need to be very tall, but let's clear this out. And we're going to say right here, this is where the chimney goes, right? And it'll kind of stick out like that. And we can clear these out and replace these with cobble as well. Because if you're looking inside, this will be the blacksmith area, and we'll have probably lava right in here, because I do have fire spread turned off in this world, for anyone who doesn't remember that. So using lava in the build, I'm not going to be in any danger of accidentally burning the place to the ground, which is always a good thing. So there we go. Now, as far as the walls go, I think we'll probably want to go probably 4 high, just like the rest of the village. I think that makes sense. There we go. All right, so now we get to start thinking about roof height. And I just realized I left... I do actually need dark oak for this. I don't suppose I have any with me. Probably not. No. I got a little bit right here. I suppose I could convert that into stairs. We might be able to make this work. Yeah, this might work. I guess we'll find out. Alright guys, I am back, and I just realized that this is not gonna work the way that I want it to work. Not with this being a 6-block gap, and the rest of this all being odd numbers. I need to... This is all odd, and then this is even, and that's just not gonna work. So I think what needs to happen is this wall needs to get kicked out 1 block this way. This whole wall right here. And that way we'll have a 7-wide gap, which will work significantly better, because then the whole house will be odd numbers, as it should be. I'm not sure if I had something different in mind when I, initially laid down the foundations of this house, or if I just derped it up, which... Let's be honest, that's probably the most likely, that's probably what happened. But anyway, let me get that fixed, and then I'll come back to you. Alright guys, I am back, and I've got the whole framework and everything in place. I've got the roof all outlined and ready to go, and I think it's looking pretty good. So, next step is we gotta fill in the roof, and we're gonna need... quite a few resources to do that. There we go. I think that'll be enough. I hope that'll be enough. But I'm not entirely sure if it will or not. So, let's see. These usually go... Yeah. Okay. So we'll have a row of spruce stairs there. There we won't need one. Here we may or may not, because we're going to have the chimney that's going to kind of come up here, going down the middle of this. So I don't know. I'll put them in place, but I don't know if they're going to be needed. They may not be. And then over here we need to put that down right there. Right? Is that right? Or is that not right? That is not right. That's actually supposed to go up. Okay, yeah. Easy fix. Easy fix. All we need to do to fix that is go boop, boop, and like so. Boop, and boop. Beautiful. All right, now, let's fill in the back areas. I'm not going to fill that one in just yet, because we don't know yet just how that chimney is going to look. I think what I'll probably end up doing, what a better idea would be to fill in the chimney and then worry about what we're going to do. So let's do that. But then we also need to get in here and start filling these parts in. And this is where it's going to get interesting, because we've got a roof shape here that gets kind of enveloped by this larger roof, and then there's a roof over there, and a roof, we got roof bits sticking out all over the place. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Luckily, we have a good outline that we can just kind of follow, and in theory, that should basically take care of us, I hope. That's my hope. We'll see if it works out in practice as well as I think it will in my head. Let's bring that to here. That should be fine. This is going to end up basically getting enveloped by this larger roof chunk. Right? If we do that. Yep, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, this will end up basically just being what looks like a cross beam once it's all said and done. This little part here is going to be a little tricky, though. I may end up scooting this wall over one just to deal with this little spot. I don't know. We'll see. This bit is going to come over here. and run into... Oh, come on. Please place the way I want you to place. There we go. Thank you. Run into there. And same kind of a deal here. And there. And then over here we can kind of attempt at least to replicate that. This roof is going to be a bit tricky though. So tell you what, let me knock out this roof and get this all finished up, and I'll show you the final product in just a second. Alright guys, I am back, and the house is pretty much done structurally as far as the roof and stuff goes. Let's see if we can get a good aerial view of it. I think it looks pretty good. Like, it kind of goes off in several different directions. You can kind of see... can see from over here, you got different roof shapes and all sorts of cool stuff kind of going on. I really like this house. Like, it's turned out pretty well. We do need to get up there and put the dark oak slabs on top of these to kind of cap them off like we have with the rest of the houses in the village. But overall, I think it's pretty good. The inside, on the other hand, whew, man, does this thing need some work. The inside is a disaster. So that is what we need to kind of shift our focus to now. Let's start off by kind of getting some floors in here that aren't just grass, and see if we can kind of make this serviceable on the inside, because this is a blacksmith. And because it's a blacksmith, I mean, it needs certain functionality. Let's see. I need oak slabs, and lots of them. There we go. So let's just kind of fill that in. And this will at least give us an opportunity to work with this space. I find that very often it's hard to kind of visualize in your head the way that an interior is supposed to look until you've got the actual floor in place, or at least it is for me. Some people might not struggle with it as much as I do, but I definitely have a hard time if I'm trying to come up with like an idea in my brain of how it's supposed to look, but I can't actually see it. Like, it doesn't work very well. So let's kind of do something like this, I think. I think this whole wall essentially needs to come back like that, just so we have an even wall border. And then what we'll probably do to kind of break this up, because the ceiling is horrendous. Like, the ceiling is absolutely awful right now. So I think what we'll do to kind of try and remedy that a little bit is we'll just cover it up. You'll never know. You'll never know that it's there. That's the whole plan. So I'm going to kind of bring something like that over, something like this over, and then it could be kind of cool, I think, to have a post like right here, and you can kind of walk in. Then again, maybe not. Like, that's a terrible location for one. But on the flip side of that, it would also present the opportunity to do something like this with some, like, beams that kind of come over. And we could possibly do something like this and make this at least a little bit interesting. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go with these posts here, but maybe we will, maybe we won't. For now, I'm going to put them in, and we can they're easy to remove if I want to get rid of them. That'll be a very simple and easy change to make. So let's just kind of do that. Get this ceiling all in place. I think that's too cramped. It's too cramped. Let's just kind of elevate this a bit. Let's just get rid of these Yeah, that feels much better. Much more open. Much more open. We still want this detail in the ceiling. Mostly because we want to cover all that ugly, nasty stuff up. Because it looks terrible. But we don't want just a really boring ceiling either. So I think this is kind of a good compromise, I think. We'll do something like that. And then, as I said, this is going to be the forge right over here. So we'll have a chimney that's going to go up. I need some torches. Do I have any coal? I do. There we go. Let's just make a stack. That should be good. Okay. Oh, and I need ender pearls. That way, we can poof up here. And I can put these torches where they belong to light the upstairs up and not have to worry about getting stuck in things. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got that in place. Now what we need to do is we need to start working on the shape of the furnace, I think. So let's grab some cobble. Let's make some cobble stairs. Let's make some cobble slabs. And let's see what we can get worked out here. I think we need to work on the front first. So I'm thinking right here. This is going to be where we're going to have lava, like right in here. So I'm kind of thinking like this. We'll maybe put some stairs going out. We'll maybe kind of have that as like a little lip, if you will, that kind of sticks out, right? And then back here, I know I want the ceiling to essentially run into the wall. That I'm not liking so much, but maybe something like this. Put that there. Maybe we could get away with doing slabs like... Oh, gross. Yeah. No wonder it looks horrendous. It's not symmetrical. That would certainly present an issue. All right, let's fix that up. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I bet that was driving some of you absolutely insane. I know it certainly would have driven me crazy if I'd noticed it before. There we go. That should be better. And then we could do something like that. And actually here, we could maybe get away with doing like a little bit of a... Oh, but they're not the right... Yeah. Not full blocks. Right. I'm on the wrong half. Okay. What if we were to do stairs like that? And then up here, instead of these three, we had full cobblestone blocks coming down like that. That could work. That's not a terrible look. Maybe up here? Kind of looks like the forge or whatever is being supported by the logs, which isn't bad. That's actually not that's probably a good thing, to be honest. Let's grab that. Try and make a couple sticks. Make some fences. Maybe we'll put some spruce fences here and here. Maybe we'll end up putting dark oak fences there even. I don't know. We'll see. Let's put something like that in and probably a slab here. Yeah, I like that. I like the way this looks. We'll probably end up mixing some stone brick and some andesite and other materials into this, but shape-wise, I like it. I think overall it's pretty good. I do want to try real quick. Let's just make a couple of cobblestone walls, and let's just try putting one like here and here. Yeah, I like that too. That'll do. Okay, cool. So we got that side figured out. Now we need to do the other side of the chimney. So let me see what I can get done there, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got the chimney done-ish. It's very cobblestone-y, and I don't like that. I think it really needs some other materials in order for it to work. What we might be able to do is in some of these spots where we have cobblestone, just to kind of break it up, we might be able to mix in some granite and then maybe even a little bit of stone brick and smooth stone as well. Let me go grab a little bit more granite from over here, because I know I've got some. Oh, and I've got stone brick. Awesome. Let's grab that too. And granite. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. I have, like, no inventory space. How does my inventory never fail to fill up so quickly? I don't understand. Anyway, all right, let's see what we can do to the outside of this thing, because it just looks like a giant gray cobblestone mass right now, and that's not doing it for me. Maybe we'll go like this. Try and mix in a little bit of that granite where we can. And then maybe we'll even mix in a little bit of stone brick like this. Maybe more towards the bottom. Right? So the bottom, the idea is that the bottom is older and a bit maybe sturdier. So we mix in more of the brick and granite down here, and then a little bit less as we get up. We still want some though. So maybe like here and here. We'll do maybe even like some smooth stone. Maybe do a brick there and a granite there, because we're also trying to kind of emphasize these shapes as well, because the shape, I like the shape of it. It's just the fact that it's all smooth stone. You can't, or it's all cobblestone, and because it's all cobblestone, you can barely make out the shape, to be honest, which is not ideal. Let's see, there, here, maybe a granite there. I mean, I think that's looking a little better. Brick, stone. Over here, maybe a brick. Let's give that a look. Let's see how that looks. Whew. Now, oh, that's one reason it looks terrible. Those were scaffolding blocks. I was like, what happened? It didn't look that bad before, I promise. There we go. It still just really looks like a stone mass. It's not horrendously bad though. Like, it could be worse. It could be worse. Maybe we put another stone brick there. Maybe we mix in another smooth stone here. Like, I think I can live with that. We need to deal with the chimney. Oh, I just ender pearled myself into a too tall grass. Of course I did. And to keep this really simple, I think we'll just stick with cobble and smooth stone when we're talking about reworking the chimney here. Or not cobble and smooth stone. Stone brick and smooth stone. That should be fine. We need to work on this side a bit. Smooth brick, maybe? Maybe like that. And then here, maybe we tear that out and make that one a smooth stone as well. All right, let's give that a look-see. That's much better. It's still very cobblestoney. I still don't love it. I still have a lot of work to do at getting better at chimneys, but it's not horrendous. I think we can live with that. So now, over here, we need to kind of do something like this. I need like a torch up there, perhaps, just so you can't really see it. And then I think what we're going to do is something like that. And actually, let's turn that around. Like so. And put this here. And then this will all get lit up. Like this will be filled probably with lava. It'll either all be lava or it'll be a combination of lava and magma blocks, which are also perfectly acceptable. Either one would work just fine. Put that down. There we go. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now let's see. Do I have any spruce doors? No, no spruce doors. Okay. Now I have spruce doors. Put that down there. And let's see about getting some windows in here, because this house needs it. Let's see. We've been doing 2 high windows. I think we will continue to do that. Like so. Let's see. That should actually still be fine, because the glass panes won't connect to the fences. So it'll be okay. That's all good. This needs to be a window right there. Probably should have a window right here. And I think that's probably good. And then we just got to put the actual glass panes in. All right, guys, I am back. So I think I went and I grabbed some lava buckets, if you didn't realize that from all the lava buckets in my inventory. I think we're in relatively good shape as far as the forge goes. There's definitely some stuff that I still want to add and make. We need to do some interior related stuff, and we need that to be full as well. So this is going to be this will be the forge right here, and it is safe. I can't accidentally like run into it or anything like that. But a couple things any forge obviously needs. We want a cauldron, which we will be filling with water. We're definitely going to need an anvil, for sure. Like, that's extremely important. And I really think that should probably be... I really think that those should maybe be, like, right next to each other, because they could do this, hammer it, and then douse it in water, right? It would work something like that. Or maybe we spread it out just a little bit. Now, I also know that it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense that we'd have this forge going and there'd be a wooden floor here. But sometimes there's a thing called suspension of disbelief. And it means that sometimes, even though you know it's not right, you just have to kind of set it aside and accept that that's how it's going to end up. Very common in Hollywood when you see something in a movie and you're like, there is no way that could be real. Well, this is one of those situations. Suspension of disbelief, my friends. A suspension of disbelief. Okay. So let's do something like that just to kind of bring that out a little bit. I think that's good. As for other stuff to add, I think we go to our dark oak right here. And actually, I want some dark oak slabs, just a handful. We definitely are going to want a crafting bench, maybe here. I'm trying to think of how I could incorporate the crafting bench in such a way that it doesn't look horrible. Maybe we do something like this. No, that's still going to look horrible. Let's see. Let's try bringing this out like so. We'll put a full block here. Bring that over. And then down like that. So this will be kind of like a little counter area maybe. And we could possibly put a crafting bench here in that corner. I feel like this would look better if it was going this way. Let's try this. Let's try that. Nope. Don't like it. Just trying to get a shape. Sometimes it's not as easy as you might think to get kind of the shape that you're looking for. We could potentially do something like that as like a little counter, but I don't think I care for that either. Maybe we'll go here. And then like that. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. That's not bad. That'll do. Okay. Over here. I don't think I really want to do anything over here too much. It would make sense to have like some stuff on the walls. You know, tool racks and stuff like that, but I don't really have the... I suppose we could do that with trapdoors easily enough. Let's just kind of make some wooden trapdoors. Also, I want to get rid of this horrendous torch spam floor lighting that looks absolutely awful. Okay. Let's maybe do double crafting tables here. And maybe do something like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's nice. And then we could possibly do... Ooh. I have an idea. Give me fences. Maybe we go here, and we put a row of fences up there. Yeah. I like it. Because then it also gives us a little bit of contrast, gives us some shadow in there. I like that. I like that a lot, in fact. Okay, and maybe we could even do that here and here as well. This one could even kind of connect around like that. Maybe we do away with this one and we just leave this as like a shelf that wraps all the way around the edge. And then here we could put a torch to kind of help light this area up. Same there. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I like it. Ideally, I would probably put a bed there. And then we get some banners and carpets and stuff like that in here to kind of add some color to it. But that's stuff we can deal with later. I think all in all, this structure is basically done and complete, and I'm happy with it. And I am absolutely out of time for this episode, guys. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.